The opposite side of
EA
this.
Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas.
Cowboys
and
the
Giants. AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the New York Giants.
Let's take it this minute so long. Receive the kick. There we go.
Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
Greg Zuerlein's got it teed up, and off we go from Arlington.
Oops.
This taken in about 4 yards deep, and they will elect to not.
Alex already in the settings. Let's gotta see this real quick. What we working with here? Yeah, that's right. They got some speedsters.
Bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Now Jones. And that'll be incomplete. Jones took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
To throw on 3rd down, Jones into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch, and he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Elliott. And he'll get this down only to the 18.
Elliott, the ball carrier. He was brought down by Blake Martinez.
5 in the secondary now for the Giants here on 3rd.
Down and 2.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Flushed out right. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 14. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. So, CD, his very first pass of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know that's a major surprise for any quarterback because, look, let's face it, no one thinks about throwing interceptions. But think about all the warm-up that we saw, right? Every pass he threw wasn't a single interception because, oh, that's right, there were no defenders out there. A little bit different when there's live guys out there chasing the football.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A good pickup there, 21 yards. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Throwing Jones. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
What was that?
Trying to get that in the hands of Devontae Freeman that time. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw again, Jones. And this one is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Here's Jones to throw on 3rd down.
Oh my goodness, throw that ball correctly.
A little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
So how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Check 55 for Mike. Check 55 for Mike. Let's go, G. Tighten up.
This is Elliott. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And they'll set up.
I know we ain't got the most speed out here, but alright, we got everybody who's supposed to have there. Hey, my line is woo atrocious.
In enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
10 at the 45-yard line.
The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
Demarcus Lawrence.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he's got this pretty close to a first down at the Cowboys' 34. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A gain
A
of
quick
5.
burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
8-yard line.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs can open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
On 2nd down and 4. Jones, that's complete left side to Shepard. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 14. No score after 1 on EA Sports. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Tate bringing it in for the Giant touchdown.
To Golden Tate.
Golden Tate there to make the grab as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Well, we had the scoreless first quarter of play. We sure didn't have to wait long into the second quarter to get some action on the scoreboard.
So was the first quarter a feeling out process? I mean, that was an interesting quarter, wasn't it? Because we had some action, we had some good play.
Kicking me is the worst.
Just didn't have any points. So now it's game on.
And this will make it into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a 1st.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
I can't believe they didn't let you play. 550 swerve to earth. Go.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 40.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
A 1st down carry by Elliott. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd down now, it's Elliott. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked off by Blake Martinez. And he's going to take this one back
to the 37-yard line. Well, I guess I got this. Dag my back.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Jones Throwing on first down. Looking for Shepard deep. They were trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard, but it'll be second down.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
Line of scrimmage again to 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
I want you to do that sleep.
Throwing again. Jones. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
So you ain't gonna put your hands up for it?
And his guys are gonna take over at their own
playing online is different from playing in the regular.
Before we came up to the booth, the last thing he said
what
was
was
walking
that?
off the field. Want to play mistake-free football? Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
All right, we tripping. We gotta get back to the basics. Back to the basics.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
He ain't throwing like he's supposed to, I'll tell you that.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Giants' 28-yard line.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Pass on target, Prescott to Cooper. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A nice gain of 21 yards. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Complete.
Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
On 2nd and goal. Prescott. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And now 3rd and goal following incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. And again, it's Prescott. Credit the Giants defense that time in pass coverage. 4th down. Jabril Peppers, a former 1st-round pick, there on the coverage.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, you're not going to have too many attempts shorter than that one, and I don't think this was blocked.
It's hard to make the field goals in here.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley.
What in the world was that? See, Ingram, you stay true to form.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of
It
a
don't
run,
matter
all right?
what the situation is.
Found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
On 2nd and 7, Jones. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards.
First down, New York.
Jones now on 1st down. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions. And here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield. He was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. After that sack, 3rd and long, tough spot for Jones and the Giants. Looking to throw. Jones. And he bats it away.
What was that, bro?
Why would you not? Darian Thompson that time who was able to break it up.
So they just not gonna let my guy turn around and catch it.
Try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
Here's Riley Dixon now as he'll kick it away for the second time. 43 yards on the punt, return of 4, and control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Intended for Blake Jarwin. Incomplete. It's now
so line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10.
That's so ridiculous.
Prescott from the gun. And this one quickly to Lamb. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This one from 46 yards out.
It ain't easy.
It is no good. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go get him.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all nothing offensively in this game. Yeah, they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Prescott to throw it. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And got his man complete. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a first down. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now Prescott. He'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 24-yard line.
Kill. Defense wins championships, baby. Hey, check right. Watching your grind. Double dog. That's the kill.
To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he will score.
Well, why would you not hit him? Oh, my
from 24 yards out. And the Cowboys are now just an extra point away from moving out in front. And it's no good. He missed it. And the game remains tied. Oh, boy.
6-6. Greg Zerline to kick off for Dallas.
So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. From the gun, Jones. It's brought in left side by Tate. Oh, what a juke into space. Touchdown, Giants. Golden Tate.
They say I killed him, man. Well, I guess I got this dagger back.
And the Giants have taken the lead.
Let's go.
I know we often laugh and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His second touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. A touchdown would tie it. They trail 13-6 as they come up with a 1st and 10. To throw is Prescott. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
They'll try and get this run game going. This is Barkley. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 30-yard line.
On 2nd and 9. Jones finds his tight end Ingram. And some space here. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he is in. Touchdown, New York.
Touchdown.
Punching it in from a yard away. And thanks to the interception, the Giants offense cashes in with 6. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
Makes the score Giants 20, Cowboys 6.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, A lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Can we play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
23 yards on the play. Prescott looks to throw on first. And now here is another interception. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And the return stops just a little bit shy of
Peppers is
midfield
all over
at
the world right
48-yard
now.
line. That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen, not just in this game, but especially in later ones.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Back to throw. Jones. And that is incomplete. Evan Ingram was the intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Dallas, Texas is the spot, third quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. To throw again. Jones looking for Shepard deep. Oh, Jones is just throwing.
Press the wrong button, bro.
Picked up by Anthony
Press the
Ball.
wrong
And a big
button.
turnover there as his guys will get the football
That
back.
was not
At their own 3-yard
who I
line.
wanted to throw it to.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where
Yo,
the
Peppers
coach is
don't
walking
play,
that
bro.
line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, you know, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. 11 yards there, first down.
At the 13-yard
On 1st and 10, Prescott.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To the air again, Prescott. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining.
Knew that was coming.
After this.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Gano the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the headlinesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10.
Oh, my goodness. You really, they tried. Bradbury is not.
Cowboy first down.
Yo, that was a CPU glitch. My man turned around looking at the fans while the ball was coming.
Prescott on first down. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in.
That's good.
A big play here for Dallas. 45 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Prescott. And he is into the end zone.
Oh, he's supposed to knock that loose.
Touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys cut into that lead.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Saquon Barkley.
He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Saquon Barkley, the ball carrier.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
1st down, Giants.
They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. Barkley a 1st down and more. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. 17 yards and a Giant 1st down. I guess he was saving his best for last, so to speak. Longest run of the day coming here in the 4th quarter right there.
And that type of run makes for a better night for him and his teammates, doesn't it? To be able to produce this late in the game can lead to some big smiles and satisfaction in the locker room after this one's over.
Now Jones on 1st and 10. And he rifles one incomplete. He was looking for Evan Ingram, the tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up
after the incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's got this pretty close to a 1st down at the Cowboys' 40-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll run it again with Barkley. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Looking to throw. Jones. And Ingram hauls it in. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
1st down, Giants.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. They keep it with Barkley on first down. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. A gain of 3, second down. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
And he stopped immediately there. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
They should do the trick.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. He'll buy some time right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a fourth down. Well played.
Graham Gano on for the field goal. A 26-yard attempt.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and that'll push the lead up to 17. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
Made at the 25-yard line. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. He's going to let it fly. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That's an interception.
That time who knocked it away.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Open man Lamb, it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
That's Bradbury.
Away and incomplete. James Bradbury, he was right there to break it up.
After what they've faced during this game, where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Throwing again, Prescott on 2nd and 10. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on there.
Bradbury.
Hang on, it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll throw again. Prescott. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Prescott to throw on 4th. And this is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. Give him 18 there, and the Giants have a first down. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
Oh, my goodness.
Intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And that will write a finish to this ball game. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second
This
half
online
to put this one on ice.
much different from gameplay, I tell you that.
We're thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much
playing
more the
online
adjustments
is
they made. They
much
came in with
different
a game
from
plan
playing
that we
the
saw
computer.
that didn't
The
work
feel
in the
is
first
different.
half.
The game
They
is
made
different.
the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say so long from Big D.